Did you know that 70% of families fight over real estate after mom or dad dies? Not just money, not jewelry, but the house. If you're watching this, chances are you're the one trying to keep everyone calm and fair and functioning while quietly wondering how this became your job. Well, stick with me because near the end, I'm going to share one sentence parents can put in writing that prevents most family fights before they start. Thanks for watching. I'm Realtor Emily Cressey with HomeProAssociates.com, and I help adult children, downsizers, and estate sellers across the greater Seattle area navigate inherited homes without family fallout. So let's talk about why real estate breaks families and not just cash, okay? So here's what surprises most people. Families rarely fight over cash. It's pretty easy and non-emotional, but they do fight over houses. And the reason is because you can split money very cleanly, but you can't split a house without forcing a lot of decisions, and homes can be very emotional. I see this play out from Everett to Tacoma. One sibling wants to sell, one sibling wants to wait. One is emotionally attached, and suddenly everyone is questioning each other's motives. And when grief is involved, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of emotion. Logic can kind of disappear and go out the window. So here's the trust myth that creates chaos. Most parents are told, put the house in a trust and everything will be fine. And in Washington state, trusts can avoid probate, yes, but they do not prevent family conflict. Why? Because most trusts say one vague sentence: the children shall share equally. But what are they going to share? How are they going to share it? When are they going to share it? What are the conditions? We're missing clarity and detail here. We want to keep it open-ended, but sometimes that just creates ambiguity and resentment and problems. The most explosive situation is where one sibling is actually living in the house, and this is a very common scenario. Oftentimes, one parent has passed away while a child is with them, maybe as an adult caretaker, taking care of them in their final days and living in the house. The other kids might live elsewhere, paying mortgages or rent. Maybe they live out of state. And at first, everyone says it's fine for now, we're grieving. But eventually, for now can turn into years. They're not paying rent, the other siblings are not getting their equity, and there's no timeline to have the situation resolved. Suddenly, the responsible sibling, who's maybe the executor of the estate, can become the bad guy for wanting fairness or to expedite the process of liquidating the home. So in a moment, I will explain why verbal promises destroy families even when everyone believes them. And the key thing to remember here is that these verbal promises don't exist after death. And this one hurts. Parents say things like, you'll get the house, we'll take care of you, I want to be fair, your brother needs more help, don't worry, we've talked about it. But if these things are not written down into the trust or the will, it never happened legally. And after death, everything becomes, that's not what mom meant. And the courts don't interpret feelings or intentions. They really have to go just based on documents. It's oftentimes the daughter who took mom to the appointments, paid bills, managed medications, put her own life on pause to help out the aging parent, and then believes, I deserve something more. This has been my part-time or full-time job for years. But of course, it's not written into the plan, and then things become a battlefield. So the one clause that prevents most of these fights is the sentence that I promised you earlier. The property must be sold within X number of months, with a specific number there, unless one heir buys out the others at fair market value. That's it. Having a timeline creates fairness. Timelines remove emotion, and timelines stop families from getting stuck. In Washington, I usually see 12 to 36 months work best, but fair buyouts keep siblings together, and talking, it doesn't make the house drive a wedge between them. If one sibling does want to keep the house, then each side gets an appraisal for the home. You average out the two appraisals and the buyout occurs, or the home sells on the open market. That way there's no favoritism and there's no guessing, and there are no lifelong grudges, right? Nobody wants that. Here's the real tragedy. These fights don't end just with the siblings. They spread to cousins, nieces, nephews, entire generations who never speak again. And this is what smart families do differently. They talk early, they write everything down, they use timelines, they plan for incapacity, not just death, and most importantly, they plan while everyone still loves each other. We do it when we're in a good mood instead of when things are falling apart. Trusts do avoid probate, but they don't prevent family fights. So if there's no timeline, there's no peace. Verbal promises disappear the moment grief walks in. And if you're already wondering whether it's time for a new plan, I've created a free download for you called 7 Signs It's Time to Downsize. The link is below, and you can take a look at that and decide if it's time for your parents to downsize before they die, so that if you need to sell the home earlier rather than later, you can. And their will be the one that's ruling how that happens, because they are still alive and hopefully competent. So now that you understand why inherited homes cause family conflict, the real danger is waiting too long. So I want you to watch this next video to see what happens when families delay selling an estate home. If you'd like to talk to me about these things, you're welcome to book a free 15-minute discovery call where we can connect on what your personal issues and questions are. And if they are things that I, as a real estate agent, can help with, I'd be more than happy to. I just encourage you to make a plan while everyone is still talking and in good spirits.